after a terrible day. Western way. Come home. Collapse on the couch. Distract yourself. Netflix. Junk food. Scroll until you forget. Japanese way. Go to a waterfall. Stand under freezing water. Scream if you need to. Wash the day away. Start fresh. Guess which one actually works? This is Misogi, a 1,000-year-old ritual that lets you erase a bad day in 10 minutes. And no, you don't need a waterfall, because today, I'm showing you the modern version. 10 minutes, your bathroom, tonight. But first, you need to understand why bad days don't just go away on their own. Let's start. First, you need to understand why bad days don't just go away. It's not because you're weak. It's because of something called negativity bias. Your brain is wired to remember bad things more than good things. Evolutionarily, this kept you alive. If you touched fire once and got burned, your brain needed to remember, fire equals danger, don't touch again. But here's the problem. Your brain can't tell the difference between actual danger and social embarrassment. So when your boss criticizes you, your brain treats it like a threat to survival, and it replays it over and over to make sure you learn the lesson. And the more you think about it, the stronger the memory becomes. Neuroscientists call this rumination. You're not processing the event, you're reinforcing it. So by 9 p.m., that tiny mistake at work has become the worst thing that ever happened to you. And tomorrow, you wake up still carrying it. But what if you could physically wash it away? That's exactly what the Japanese discovered over 1,000 years ago. Misogi is a Shinto purification ritual. The word literally means to cleanse. But it's not about dirt, it's about energy. In ancient Japan, people believed that negative experiences, failures, conflicts, bad days, left a kind of spiritual residue on you. And if you didn't cleanse it, it would build up, day after day, until you felt heavy. The traditional version was intense. You'd stand under a freezing waterfall, sometimes for hours. The cold water wasn't just physical, it was symbolic. Water washes away the old, and what's left is clean, new, ready to start again. Modern psychology calls this embodied cognition. Physical actions influence mental states. When you physically wash your body, your brain interprets it as washing away the psychological weight, too. But here's the key insight. Misogi wasn't about erasing the bad day. It was about releasing it. The event happened. You can't change that. But you can choose not to carry it into tomorrow. And that's exactly what we're going to do. With a modern version. No waterfall required. In a moment, I'll show you the 10-minute modern Misogi ritual. But first, there's one mistake you need to avoid. A mistake that makes bad days worse. Here's what most people do after a bad day. They try to distract themselves. Netflix, social media, junk food, alcohol, and it works for an hour. But then, the bad day is still there, waiting. Because distraction doesn't process the experience, it suppresses it. And suppressed emotions don't disappear, they build up. So at 2 a.m., you're lying in bed, and all those suppressed thoughts come flooding back, even worse than before. This is called rebound effect. The more you try to push thoughts away, the louder they get. Misogi does the opposite. It doesn't suppress, it releases. You acknowledge the day. You feel it. And then you let it go. Physically. Let me show you how. Here's the modern version. No waterfall, no monks, just you, water, and 10 minutes. You can do this tonight. Step 1. Prepare. Go to your bathroom. Close the door. This is your space for the next 10 minutes. Take a piece of paper and write down everything that went wrong today. You're not analyzing. You're externalizing. Getting it out of your head and onto paper. This is important. Step 2. Cold water. Turn on the shower. Start warm for 30 seconds. Then, make it cold. Not freezing, just uncomfortably cold. Cold enough that you feel it. Stand under it for 2 to 3 minutes. Here's what's happening. The cold water triggers your dive reflex. Your heart rate slows. Your stress response calms. But more importantly, your brain shifts focus. From the thoughts in your head to the sensation on your skin. You're no longer in your bad day. You're in your body. As you stand there, repeat this silently. The water washes it away. Visualize the bad day flowing off your body, down the drain, gone. This isn't magical thinking. It's symbolic action, and your brain responds to symbols. Step 3. Burn the paper. Take that paper you wrote on, go outside, or to a sink, light it on fire, watch it burn. This is the final release. You're not just washing the day away, you're destroying it. It's done. It's ash. It no longer exists. If you can't burn it, rip it into tiny pieces and throw it away. The action matters. Step 4. Leave and return. This is the secret step most people skip. Put on fresh clothes. Walk out your front door. Even if it's just to the end of your driveway. Stand there for 30 seconds. Breathe. Then, walk back inside. This is a psychological pattern interrupt. By physically leaving and returning, you're telling your brain, the person who had that bad day, that was the old me. I left them outside. Step 5. Fresh start. Do something that signals new beginning. Make tea. Light a candle. Sit in a different chair than usual. This is your reset ritual. A small action that says, the bad day is over. This is a new chapter. In Japan, they call this kekai, creating a boundary. You're drawing a line. On one side, the old day. On the other, now. And now, you're free. Now, here's the part no one talks about. Misogi doesn't erase what happened. The bad day still happened. The mistake is still real. But here's what changes. You're no longer defined by it. Western culture teaches us to fix bad days, analyze them, learn from them, optimize. But sometimes, you don't need to fix it. You just need to let it go. Because the day is already over, and carrying it into tomorrow doesn't make you smarter. It just makes you heavier. Japanese philosophy says, you can't control what happens, but you can control what you carry. And Misogi? It teaches you to put the weight down. You learned why bad days stick, negativity bias. You learned what Misogi is, a ritual of release. And you learned the 10-minute modern version you can do tonight. The next time you have a bad day, don't distract yourself. Don't suppress it. Don't pretend you're fine. Do Misogi and see what happens. Because you can't change the day, but you can choose not to carry it. The water washes it away. Try the Misogi ritual tonight and share your impressions the next day. Subscribe to Monolife to learn more about Japanese philosophy that really works in real life.